Very briefly before the Battle Royal gets going, we've just heard from RWL staff doctor Beverly Sins Barnett, and it seems Liberty Belle Danielle is being placed on a concussion protocol for the next 10 to 14 days. Got the written statement right here. It says, Danielle Heathcote has been in several intense matches since Labor Day Slamathon and will require at least 10 days of rest with constant supervision and monitoring by this office. And a determination of her ability to return to the ring should be made by October 4th of this year. Danielle has been advised not to wrestle at all until the reevaluation, and I've advised the general managers and front office to ensure these guidelines are adhered to for Danielle's safety and well-being. Guess she's showing signs.
Dr. Beverly would not go all serious like that if she wasn't. Oh man, I'm definitely worried about Danielle. And I'll be going to the doctor's office to check in on her just as soon as this main event is over. There you see 8 out of the 10 stars that will be in this 10-woman battle royal, and I'm gonna let the ring announcer tell you all about it.
Tonight's special main event, a 10-woman battle royal. 2 wrestlers will begin the match with a new entrant every 90 seconds. The last woman standing will receive a cash prize of $10,000 and will have 30 days, that's till October 10th, to request any match against anyone of their choosing.
And that is a fat, obese opportunity for the winner. It's so fat the doctor wanted to lay off the fried food. Pretty good. Look who drew number 1. We haven't seen Asia Kong around here in a long time, but she signed up for this battle royal and was not involved in any of the tournaments, so she is perfectly oh man, Asia Kong starting things off here tonight. Oh man, wonder who she's going to wind up facing as the woman who drew number 2. Well, Asia Kong drew number 1. Whoever drew number 2, they're about as lucky as she is. I don't see either one of them making it all the way to the end. Although Asia Kong, well, she's got the potential to do it, but it's a 10-woman battle royal. What are the odds?
Plus, there's the other 8 women who come into it after that. They're going to be a big deciding factor in who ends up winning that prize money and a 30-day Make-A-Wish contract. Hey, it could be just about anybody out of these 10 gals.
Well, as Scooby-Doo might say, ruh-oh. That music means Tatiana's already had a match, which means Showbiz has drawn number 2, right behind Asia Kong. Well, now, Myron, Christy, what do you think of this right here? She's cooked. Stick a fork in her and put her on a plate because she's cooked. Showbiz is not going to be able to hang with Asia Kong, not for very long at all.
I'm seconding that, Myron. Showbiz can hold her own against some opponents and could even take advantage of some of them. But Asia Kong is not one of them. Geez, I kinda hope Kong at least makes it quick and doesn't make Showbiz suffer too much. It's almost inhuman.
Hey, it's not my fault. Everybody's numbers were selected at random. Which will probably make this a whole lot more exciting. Here we go. Asia Kong with a kick to the midsection of Showbiz. Pitched up over the shoulders. Spinning powerbomb to Showbiz, and down she goes. Asia Kong rounds her up. As Showbiz, by that rather pretty hair, pitches her up against the ropes. Clothesline, well, that was a very short stay at the motel. Showbiz is gone, and we're waiting for the next participant. Wow, I mean, that was over so fast, I didn't even see it happen. All right, well, let's see who drew number 3 over here. Look at that, it is Rhonda Singh. Rhonda Singh and Asia Kong. And they've got past history, so this is going to be colorful too. Asia Kong drops the leg on the arm of Rhonda Singh. Rhonda catches a kick and a double axe handle from Asia Kong, a clubbing overhand right, and down she goes. Asia Kong rolls back up to a standing position. Asia Kong pitches her into the corner. Rhonda Singh already in the danger zone, with Asia Kong trying to get rid of her hot quick and in a hurry, just like she done to Showbiz. Showbiz was gone so fast, it wasn't even funny how quick she was gone. I told you, she didn't stand a chance with Kong. Meantime, Asia Kong hangs up Rhonda Singh over the top rope. Asia. Oh, look at this. A claw from Asia Kong, ripping the face of Rhonda Singh. Rhonda fighting back, shoves Asia Kong back. Man, that took power. Rhonda Singh, a powerhouse in her own right. Look at this, with Asia Kong up over the shoulder, slams her down. Reverse dominator right there. Rhonda gets a hold of Asia Kong, drives a knee into the head of Asia Kong. And with the 10 count coming down, we've got a contestant number 4 coming in. Asia Kong out there on the apron. Rhonda Singh with every opportunity to get rid of her. And she is trying, but Asia Kong is resisting very hard. And let's see who number 4 is. Look at that. It is ODB. ODB in the house at number 4. Goes after Rhonda Singh. Pitches her to the ropes. Boot to the face. Another boot to the face from Asia Kong to ODB. Rhonda Singh in the corner. Asia Kong with ODB in a front cradle. Slammed into the turnbuckle and spun out to center ring. ODB. Oh, man. Well, there goes your breast and there goes your ribs. Asia Kong. A running splash to Rhonda Singh, too. She is a one-woman army here. In control of both Rhonda Singh and ODB. Over the top rope she goes. There it goes. Rhonda Singh. And there goes Asia Kong. ODB standing tall. Look at this right here. With the next contestant coming in in 5 seconds. Wow. Some quick eliminations up in this bad boy. And unexpected ones too. ODB waiting for contestant number 5 to roll in. What a battle royal so far. Unbelievable. Here we go. Miss Morse X, the manageress of Mad Dog Mark McKay. A kick to the midsection to ODB. Pitched over the top rope onto the apron. Miss Morse X, a little too slow. ODB gets back inside the ring. Miss Morse X pitches her against the ropes again. Taking her time about it. Don't think about it too long. There's a flying punch off the middle rope to ODB. And down she goes. Wow, we're already up to contestant number 5 already. Number 6 coming in just a little bit. ODB whipped to the ropes. Misses with the kick, does Miss Morse X. ODB drives a knee into her midsection. Miss Morse X laid out center ring. ODB rounds her up. Rebounds off the middle ropes. Misses with the flying kick. Miss Morse X catches an elbow to the midsection from ODB. Hard right spins her around into a sleeper hold. No submissions here. All she can do is hope to wear her down enough to get her tossed. Oh, well, hello. Jawjacker from Miss Morse X to ODB. ODB counters with a kick to the midsection of Miss Morse X. Morse driven into the turnbuckle. And ODB already wasting no time trying to get rid of Miss Morse X. Telling you, this is crazy so far. We got 10 seconds. We got number 6 coming in. I wonder who that's going to be. ODB with a kick to the midsection of Miss Morse X. And here it goes. Contestant number 6 about to roll in here. Here's a kick, and Miss Morse X hanging on for dear life. As Josie Jane, the tag team partner of Brooklyn Von Brown, comes in. Miss Morse X still with a leash on life here. Josie Jane back up on her feet. Takes ODB down to the canvas. Josie Jane with ODB up over the shoulders. Where's she going to deposit her? Oh, man. Slammed her face first into the canvas. Almost kind of like an F5. Miss Morse X pitches ODB over onto the apron. There's a kick. Bye-bye, ODB. Well, hello. Miss Morse X caught up in a bear hug by Josie Jane. And we're going to have another contestant coming in, number 7, in just a few. Miss Morse X, with a series of shots to the head of Josie Jane, disengages the hold. Miss Morse X, caught up in a front cradle by Josie Jane. Fall away slam to Miss Morse X from this other graduate of the Riley Flash Wrestling Academy up in Canada. I know Brooklyn Von Brown's got to be watching with some interest here. Into a bear hug goes Miss Morse X, Josie Jane. Squeezing for all she's worth, but Miss Morse X already trying to get her disengaged. A couple of shots to the head. Just about does the trick. Miss Morse X locked up by Josie Jane again. Here comes another contestant. Slam to the canvas and a double axe handle from Miss Morse X. And here comes our next contestant, number 7, on this wild battle royal. Elbows to the midsection to Josie Jane from Miss Morse X, and look who it is, Jessica Goldman of the UK ladies. Miss Morse X takes down both Josie Jane and Jessica Goldman. Morse definitely showing some stuff here. Jessica Goldman, another short stay. She is gone. She was hardly even here. Josie Jane countered by Miss Morse X. Miss Morse X locks up Josie Jane, escorts her to the corner, hit first into the turnbuckle. She goes, I can't believe Jessica Goldman was here for all of like 8 seconds, give or take. Wow. Wow, that was a very, very short stay. Her and Showbiz, they should go bowling together. All right, Miss Morse X slams Josie Jane down to the canvas. Josie in the corner, catching boots to the face from Miss Morse X, rebounds off the ropes, and there's a face wash to Josie Jane. It rolls out to about center ring, trying to stand herself up, and a knee to the head from Miss Morse X, who is really starting to impress the heck out of me. Mad Dog Mark McKay's got to be proud of his lady right here. Knees to the leg of Josie Jane. Miss Morse X fired up here. And we've got 10 seconds before the next contestant rolls in. Miss Morse X off the top rope, flying punch right to the face of Josie Jane. A rebound off the ropes and a flying kick takes her down again, and here comes Emi Mizuno of Pretty Poison. Emi Mizuno with a clothesline to Josie Jane takes her down. There's a stomp to the arm. Miss Morse X stalking Emi Mizuno. A kick to the face from Emi to Miss Morse X has laid her out. Josie Jane gets a hold of Emi, puts her up against the ropes, and definitely trying to eliminate her quick. She is definitely the freshest in this match. Oh well, hanging on by a thread here. Josie Jane putting the boost to the midsection, but Emi Mizuno evades elimination here, goes behind on Josie Jane. Here's a headlock. Here's a headlock punch. Miss Morse X with an elbow to Emi Mizuno takes her down. Josie Jane back up on her feet. Miss Morse X whips Mizuno to the ropes. A running boot takes her down again. Josie Jane with a couple of kicks and a double shot and a kick to the head of Miss Morse X up over the shoulders of Josie Jane. She goes, and there's that slam again. Wow. Josie Jane not doing too bad for herself either. Emi Mizuno in the corner. Miss Morse X has been eliminated over the top rope. She went, eliminated by Josie Jane. Emi Mizuno slammed into the turnbuckle by Josie Jane. Now Josie trying to get rid of her too, and here comes the next contestant. Oh man, this one's been crazy. Emi Mizuno evades elimination. Here we go. It's snoo time. Dione the Titaness has arrived. Goes after Mizuno, slams her down. Gets a hold of Josie Jane. A knee to the skull for Josie. A drop kick from Emi Mizuno that don't even phase the Titaness. Dione whips her out over to the apron. Has her by the throat, got the goozle, and choke slams her out of the ring. It is down to Josie Jane and Dione the Titaness. Josie whips Dione to the ropes. Running boot takes her down. Josie Jane with a clothesline to Dione. She's in trouble. Dione takes on 2 and 3 people at a time for fun. Yeah, I know it. Josie Jane not doing too badly for herself though. Locks up Dione. Drives a knee into her head. Josie Jane locks in a heel hook stretch. All she can do is to hope to try and wear Dione down enough to get her over the top rope. This one has been intense. Josie Jane locks up Dione the Titaness, escorts her towards the ropes, and there isn't really much she can do. I guess she realizes she's going to have a hard time getting her over that top rope. Here comes the final contestant in this 10-woman battle royal with 5 seconds to go. Josie Jane can't do much but look at Dione and wish she had the strength to take her over the top rope. Dione snaps out of it. Josie Jane waiting for her, whips her to the ropes. makes the duck under, and it's Crystal Gabor. Crystal the pistol goes after Josie Jane. Josie Jane slams her to the canvas. Dione with a boot to Josie Jane. Crystal Gabor crawls into the corner. Dione has Josie up, slingshot, slams her head first to the mat. Drives a knee into the chest of Crystal Gabor. Josie Jane in the opposing corner. Dione going right to work on Crystal Gabor. Gets a hold of her, has her up in a front cradle. Fall away slam to Crystal. Josie Jane with a kick to Dione, takes her down. She turns her attention to Crystal Gabor. Has Crystal up over the shoulders. And again slams Crystal Gabor down to the canvas. The same move. Dione the Titaness, waiting for a chance to cut in on this dance. Crystal Gabor out on the apron. Josie Jane has eliminated Crystal Gabor. Dione the Titaness goes behind on her. Back suplex to Josie Jane. A kick to the side. A stomp to the leg. Dione the Titaness rounds up. There's a stomp to the shoulder of Josie Jane. Pitched halfway across the ring by her ankle. The Titaness definitely in top form right here. Dione rounds up Josie Jane. Escorts her towards the ropes. Here's the charge. There's a clothesline, and there it is. Dione the Titaness has won this 10-woman battle royal. Wow, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this battle royal, Dione the Titaness.
Hey, it's high time Madam Snoo Snoo won herself a battle royal. Good on Dione. 10 grand and a Make-A-Wish contract good for 30 days. Congratulations, Dione.
And fans, that puts the cap on this very, very special, very, very exciting edition of RWL Ladies Night. We thank all of you for being with us as always. Be sure to join us. We start Wednesday, September 24th with the Snarl Rage End of Month Special. I'm Hangman Tex Lynch for Christy Ogilvie and Myron Schimmelman. We will see you then. Wednesday night, September 24th. Be there. I'm had to come looking for you. Good night, everybody.